Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Overlord 2. Let's continue. So, we spent a good episode, about 40 minutes, decimating, or more than decimating, the town of Nordberg. So where I want to go here is, I think, Wasteland, Maine. So let's just fast travel here. And then we're going to go back to the tower and see.
We'll need the blues to continue. Of course, if you can't resist exploring some more, I shall refresh your knowledge of these lands.
So even the game is telling me specifically that I can't go any further until we have the blues. The thing here though is we got the greens now, and so I think there is some small thing I can do in this wasteland area with the greens. But I took the long way here, and see, it doesn't seem like anything has changed. I guess part of the reason why all these levels are so small is their save file system is probably a nightmare. Just generally speaking, I bet it saves way too much stuff, and in the day and age that this game would have come out, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a case of them.
After the magical plague, the locals didn't take kindly to magical folk.
Yep.
Seems even the surviving halflings were drummed out of their homes. No one likes having halflings around at the best of times.
Alright, so there's a spell catalyst over there that I can just sweep the greens. Oh, do I only have like 3? Alright, 3 was all I needed, but we got real lucky there. So yeah, I suspect this is saving way too much information, doing something along the lines of a Skyrim save file, which as you move things out of their default state or default position. So that's where the blues.
It's not safe for your minions to cross. Maybe if we had the blue minions, they might be able to resist it, being much more magically inclined.
And then there's some reds over there.
In the meantime, I suggest you continue your diabolical deeds elsewhere.
So yeah, that's all we could collect. But a spell catalyst is actually very helpful to collect right now. So yeah, if they had a better system to save the locations, or if this was just a more modern game in general, where it's like an Xbox One X or a PlayStation 4, it's not gonna care if you make a 25 megabyte save file. The Xbox 360, on the other hand, yeah, that would have been a big deal when you think about how the 360s came in the arcade version with no hard drive and had little memory cards that barely had any space in them at all. Also as options, like, so storage has just become this thing, certainly. What is this? Is that just supposed to be lava falling off the edge via these? Are these lava channels? Is that what they were? Didn't even know that was what they were. It seems like two animators got together and well, didn't get together, and one animated lava on something that wasn't supposed to be lava. Okay. So we were able, by killing a lot of people, to majorly increase our amount of minions. Like, we got almost 300 reds. I imagine we'd hit 1,000 or 999 and then we'd be stopped. We don't have a ton of browns though. I don't think there's anything here that I'd want to forge. We'll look, but we will want to upgrade things. Getting the Scorcher would be 3,000 gold. and a lot of red adapters. Getting elemental armor might be the best move, but I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, I don't think I'm ready to upgrade any of that stuff for fear that there will be better versions down the road. Alright, so greens or reds? Start with greens. And then browns. I didn't mean to do that. Reds. So that was all of our money basically. And now everything is at level 3. And where would we be as far as going back and resurrecting minions? I don't think there's a reason to do that, honestly. I don't think there ever was a reason to do it. Now that I've looked at the calculation and such, that kind of just means don't ever go in this direction at all. It's a pointless area. Okay. The only other thing we can do is we can upgrade our spells. We can just walk in this lava all we wanted, it won't hurt us. So, go up this way. They tried to design this area so it's less of a hassle to walk around. Now, I would have put extra work in this castle section, and this is not something that really should require all this loading, even with save files that are changing the look of things a little bit. Like, we bought those candles, we changed the banner. That's just 2 small changes that should be easy enough to render immediately, but apparently it doesn't. Yep. This is definitely a game that is built for its time in its old style. Let's see. Yeah, and the only thing I can do is switch to the Overlord banner. I was thinking about playing the first game and this game as like a good run, and I probably said at the end of playing Overlord 1 is like that it is not worth it, the effort to play it a second time and do all the good options. That is only more true now, more than ever, for this third game in the series.
For such large artifacts, they're always getting themselves lost.
Okay. So charge a minion,
how strong your spells are and
or
what you need to upgrade them.
Boost your horde. I could see maybe upgrading Halo, but I feel like Target is the one that you're using quite a lot.
Catalysts can be used to upgrade your powers, sire.
Alright, so now I just upgraded Target, and there's like way more orbs flying around.
Getting angry and trying to kick me through the wall.
So we'll.
Pretty good, sire.
So now we're up to
Now,
level
neglect
3.
your magic. Shall we check your magic?
And so these catalysts are just gonna fly around here. There's no way to degrade that though.
Now,
You would think
neglect your magic.
eventually
Got to keep tabs on the old magic, sire.
that would be something you'd like to do, is maybe turn that down. So I can't even do the magic X attack in this section of game, but now when I run into one of the fat elf ladies and I just need to drain her life quite a bit, I should be able to either do more damage or use less mana if I'm trying to just kill the remaining 25 members of the Nordberg city. Then that'll be easier too. Maybe I could even get some of these gnomes with the spells. We may have to spend extra time killing gnomes. Kind of just depends on if we get close to the end of the game and it feels like I still have a couple hundred to do. So yeah, there's actually only 24 left in the Nordberg town. And it would be kind of nice after we found the blue minions if we got a secondary town. In the first game it feels like you probably ran into at least a couple of towns of different styles. Although I'm not sure you'd really call them towns. We ran into, I think, like a elf-like town. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that. So we're going back to the main story unless we get a mission option here. If we do get a side mission option, it might make sense to listen to it. No. So there aren't a ton of side missions, and it's weird how they integrate the main story in a way so that the side missions are what I would call the main gameplay loop, and then the main story is definitely not that. Okay, so we can take 5 of these, and let's just fill the rest of these and see what that's gonna do.
These wretched spiders are everywhere.
Yeah, crawling about like they own the place.
I can keep it as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
Spiders.
maybe not the beach.
Yeah, obviously not the beach.
So we saw a beach which caused us to crash our boat a while ago. So do I have any other paths that I can travel? No, I just had come in this area and that had been that. Okay.
Aw, they're just so very huggable, aren't they, sire? The green seem very taken with them. Green? They seem more aggressive than normal. Something must be controlling them.
Oh, I hate spider cleaning duty.
Cut their legs off!
Yeah!
Alright. So we've got a couple of, like, are we supposed to just take on this guy or what? Let's see. Alright, so that's doing a lot of damage to me. This fire guy. Ooh, I need to get out of here. I'm about to die. There's something up here. So we're gonna walk around later. I assume I'm not completely dying while over there. So running and taking on the Empire, even in as the Overlord, is not proving great. These guys have like metal helmets that are not letting me kill them. I lost a couple of browns, which I'm low on browns. So, grab that green, grab as much life as possible. Everybody, try this again. That was a lot of people in kind of just a weird shape. Alright, now we need to sweep these guys into destroying that tent before we do anything else. Yeah, I would say that there's... Oh, these are new. Archers. There definitely is a system here that could be expanded upon where the game is more about me wandering around and attacking as part of a team with the minions instead of just sending the minions to this direction. Alright. And we're at 234. Let me see what this does. There we go. So that took half my health, but it did drag him, and that still took a lot of the that took a lot of mana, even with 2 catalysts upgrading this. Remember, I didn't need to, I wasn't forced by the game to go do that extra work and find those catalysts. So I should theoretically be ahead of the curve.
Greens. More eradicators. Guess magical creatures don't have an invitation to their party.
Those greens did not work. What am I running into? A wall? Fighting spiders, or what are we doing? There we go. Let's go ahead and take on some more of these guys. Can I kill this spider that's on the wall? Looks like I can.
You choose all rounds.
Alright, you take those 3 back that way. I'll spin my other minions in that direction. So are we going this way or are we going this way?
That's the spider that sunk your boat. It's huge. Must be a queen. I suspect the elves are using them against the Empire. She must be controlling the little ones. We should go deeper into the temple and investigate, sire.
Yeah, and this is a game that could certainly go in that Zelda direction, and
Keystones. Oh, I don't know why they can't use a piece of metal like everyone else.
Let's
Trust
see.
elves to be unnecessarily complicated. Ah, you've got a spell catalyst. That'll allow you to do all kinds of interesting things with your spells.
so that moving or putting down that keystone apparently caused it to raise up the ladder. I guess we're cool breaking this. No panda bears around here. And we've got a pathway that we're opening up. And what is this? We're just having them break all of the bamboo. There you go. We can refill our life. Well, not quite our life, but we can refill our resources otherwise. Yeah, I'm kind of playing a little dangerously here. Certainly, because if I die, everything disappears. Like, there is no... I lose all my minions. So, grabbing as much life as possible and catching that back up. Alright, so this does need to be cleared out. Because we need to go pick up that key and use it to open the other gate. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. And yeah, it still feels like nothing can climb up there. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get on that upper platform and get those items. I've never known the greens to jump up to a platform to collect an item. Hopefully there's enough room here. I lost another brown somewhere. Put that down. That'll save this.
So, you seek to spread your darkness further afield, scourge of nature.
This lady looks familiar, but then the body...
found a new place where all creatures of light magic
that's
in existence.
the queen. We've seen her before.
Sanctuary. Please accept my parting gift, for we shall not meet again.
So I think she very possibly is going to be a mistress.
Get out of there, master. Master, get your minions to that keystone.
So this is telling me straight up, just ignore that. Send these guys over here. I can't go in the water. So we've got to figure out where we are going.
Greens.
And we'll just see what this does, because I kind of don't have a choice here. Like, we can bring that there all we want, but like, we can just set it down and that's about it. And let's go. We just killed a bunch of grains. His life bar is not too bad. My life is not too bad. And we'll just, when he's about to jump, we'll call him back. course, I can't really see his life bar. Get him again. He's almost dead. So this is supposed to be a pretty big boss fight that we're doing. And we were able to do it with minimum losses. Although we did lose a decent amount. There. Right. You guys come out that way and grab this other key. So now 2 keys are following me. Alright, 3. And some more browns. I think we've got probably enough everything else. We have about 4.
Looking for this temple for some time. And thanks to you, we've found it. Now we can capture that Spider Queen and get her in the arena, can't we, boys? Maybe you too.
So apparently we are gonna get an arena at some point. And I guess we're just taking this straight on. Like, you would think being shown this this kind of I tried to do the shockwave spell, that would have been really helpful right there. But I can't do it. Yeah, but you would think being shown that level of defense, there would be some kind of strategy or something you're supposed to be playing right now. Come on, take this guy on. Yeah, it's been a long time, but the game told us we have to take out these fat generals before those kind of formations can really be diminished. Yet I'm beating on this guy and having to cycle through this. And remember, I think I do have an upgraded sword. So either swords are like the weakest of the potential people. So now that they've broken ranks, maybe I can take these guys out. We're still very much having a problem with the drop rate, though. It almost makes me feel like there might be another piece of armor or something that could come about and let us gain more life force. But that's slightly questionable. There's like one guy left. Alright, are we clear? Let's get all these weapons and see if there's anything anybody wants to pick up. Come on, pick that one up too. So we're not even going to get our arena until the end of the game, which that's kind of fine by me. That stops players from accidentally losing hundreds upon hundreds of things. Do they even need to put it down? Yeah, we did need to put it down. Apparently, the other platform's lowered. I keep losing like one brown every now and then. That feels like it's basically a glitch. And take a look at the screen, how it looks here compared to there. Clearly, one angle was the default angle that they were going to program all of the views from, and the other is totally just added without much thought. Now, we are here, so the left half of the screen is going to be kind of a temple, but probably not its own separate level like an early Zelda game would be. We're at 170 plus 17 browns. We're at 299 reds, so I wonder if maybe there is a max limit of just 300 right now, and we have to do something to increase that max limit more. Our alignment is going more and more evil. Our target spell is over the halfway point, and it still doesn't feel like it's really that useful. Although I really wouldn't use catalysts to upgrade Minion, and Halo maybe would work, but I'd have to kind of remember to use it. Quest wise, I guess we're trying to get entrance into the Everlight town, which was blocked off, and so we have to go do the Spider Temple first, which tells me then that while most of the left half might be a temple, it also might be pretty small, and then the top right half is probably pretty small too, unless that's just a small section that transitions into a new area. We're still trying to unlock the blues, and we're still kind of low on money, but we did use quite a lot of money to upgrade all of our minions. However, our upgrades not really doing much. Like, you would think I wouldn't have lost so many people in that big boss fight with the troll, but maybe I would have lost a lot more if I hadn't upgraded them. Or maybe it doesn't matter at all, because maybe I don't start getting those level 4 reds and greens and browns until I use up and kill all of the ones that were level 1, 2, and 3 to start off with. Or maybe, who knows. Anyways, it's been 30 minutes. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.